Hi, this is Mr. Denny. I am one of the teachers at Hutchinson who teaches language arts, and today I'm going to talk to you about the dog newspaper. Now, if you have not had a chance to read dog newspaper, please exit this video, go read it, and come back whenever you're ready to talk about it. So, Pig Care is the author. She is somebody that loves animals. She works with animals when she's not writing. And if you look in the top right-hand corner of your screen, you can see there's a copy of all the books that she's wrote, and the majority of them involve the topic of animals. So this story, The Dog Newspaper, is from a larger story called Five Pages a Day, A Writer's Journey, and it's an autobiography of her life. Now, if you don't remember what an autobiography is, it's a book about someone's life. It's written by the person the book is about. It is a nonfiction, and it contains facts and pictures. Now, this week, one of the skills we're going to be working on is main idea. Now, I'm going to read on the left-hand side of the screen for you the definition of a main idea. You can follow along with me as I read. Shorter texts often focus on developing only one main idea. The main idea is what the text is mostly about. The details that the author includes support this central idea. In The Dog Newspaper, the author conveys to readers an important idea about writing. She develops her main idea by describing her experiences and by sharing her thoughts and opinions. Now, I like the picture on the right-hand side of your screen to really teach you about main idea. Now, if you look, you can see a table with some books on it. Now, your main idea will be the top of that table that is supporting up those books. Now, your supporting details are the legs. These details describe or explain the main idea of the text. These details are important to the text and they support the main idea. If you do not have the legs on the table would not be able to stand. If you did not have the supporting details, you would not be able to have a main idea in your story. Now, let's talk about some of the different events that occurred throughout the Dog Newspaper. So, kind of just think in your head as I click through the different slides, but we're going to think back to what are some of the events that occurred throughout the entire story, and then try to think about what are the two most important ideas from this story. Okay, first one is that the author created this book whenever she was 10. Think in your head. Is that the main idea of the story? The author interviewed neighbors for story ideas. The first issue featured her dog, BJ. The author forgot to consider her audience when writing. Issue number 4 was only purchased by her grandpa. The first issue sold 12 copies. BJ easily adapted to life with the soldiers. So this would have been a life that whenever he was separated from his mother, and how he had to go and kind of find a way to survive when the soldiers during that war. So think about what this text is mostly about. And of the events that you see on your screen, think about 2 of the events that we'd like to use as our main ideas. So you might want to pause the video and just kind of think about what are your 2 main ideas. And then we're going to talk about those on the next screen. Okay, the 2 we are going to go with are the author forgot to consider audience when writing, and that BJ easily adapted to life with the soldiers. And we're going to talk about those on the next screen. Okay, so now it's going to be your turn. Our first main idea is that it is important to remember your audience when creating something for others to enjoy. Now, you're going to think about 2 supporting details that back up this main idea. I would like you to pause the video, and I would like you to take out a little notebook or piece of paper and write down 2 details from the text. And if you need to look back at the text, you very well may do so. And I put the picture of the table and holding up the books at the top of your screen in case you need to remember what we were talking about earlier in the video. So pause the video, take a minute, think about 2 supporting details that back up main idea number 1. Okay, the first one that I came up with, and hopefully you wrote down something similar, was that the author only wrote about her own dog and the neighbors lost interest. She did not really remember who she was writing this for. The second one is, the author got caught up in making money and didn't think about what others would want to read, therefore the money stopped coming in. And as we kind of found out, the newspaper stopped after the fourth edition, so we can see it wasn't very much success. Now, hopefully your two main ideas and supporting details back that up. Now, we're going to go to the second main idea, which was that BJ easily adapted to life with the soldiers. Same thing. On your sheet of paper, I'd like you to write down two details that support this main idea. So pause the video whenever you're ready. After you write them down, hit play, and we'll talk about the two. Okay, first one is that everywhere the soldiers went, BJ went too. He really kind of followed everybody along. Second one, he slept in foxholes, walked along burned and barren land, and helped search the rubble for wounded people. These two supporting details back up the fact that BJ easily adapted to life with the soldiers. Now, hopefully for that one as well, you wrote down details that really are similar. You didn't have to have word for word what I wrote, but as long as you have something close to that, you're on the right track. So, kind of wrapping this up and thinking about this week, you are going to read another book, another story about a tortoise and a baby hippo that had to overcome some sort of tragedy, and they went on to find companionship with a new friend. And eventually, on day 3, your short response is going to ask you to think about these two stories, the dog newspaper and Owen and Ms. A. And you're going to think about the unlikely friendships that helped these animals overcome these difficult situations. Okay, so good luck this week. Let your teachers know if you have any questions. And I am proud of all the work you're doing so far. Keep up the good work. Thank you.